This will be my final breaking news for today, as my diehard Boston Celtics have traded Anthony Simons to the Chicago Bulls in exchange for Nikola Vucevic in a future second-round pick, which, of course, Chicago will also be receiving a future second-round pick as well. This will be Vucevic's fourth team after he has short stints, or the only short stints he had was Philadelphia, Orlando, and his longest is with the Chicago Bulls after 5.5 seasons with the Chicago Bulls. Of course, the Boston Celtics have brought Anthony Simons from a trade last summer that sent Drew Holiday to Portland, which, of course, Anthony Simons was averaging 14 points a game this season with the Celtics, who entered Tuesday tied with the New York Knicks for second in the Eastern Conference, despite without having Jason Tatum all season while he was recovering from a torn Achilles. The move also lessens Boston's tax bill considerably from about $39 million to roughly $17 million. There are other financial flexibilities that the Celtics could pick up as a part of the deal as well, which could be turned into other big moves. And both players are expected to become free agents this summer. Vucevic will definitely be joining a front line that is definitely thin on experience, such as Celtic players Neemias Queta, Luka Garza, and Xavier Tillman Sr., that compromises the center's rotation. Which makes a lot of sense because we don't have a big man, a quality big man, ever since that we traded away Kristaps Porzingis. So the fact that we have Vucevic, even though Vucevic is a 35-year-old player, Vucevic is still actually playing pretty good at his age. He still is playing super good, which right now, this season alone, Vucevic has been averaging close to 17 points a game, 9 rebounds per game this season, and roughly matching his career marks of 17.2 points per game and 10.4 rebounds per game. That's actually a pretty big deal for Boston, considering the fact that we are indeed neck and neck with the New York Knicks in the Eastern Conference. Sorry to any Knicks fans out there, sorry. But literally, we needed a big man ourselves, and we were definitely short-thin on big man, despite how good success that my Boston Celtics are doing, which surprised me a lot, considering the fact that when Jason Tatum went out, Jaylen Brown really stepped up to the plate, as well as Peyton Pritchard and the crew. Xavier Tillman and those guys, no disrespect to him, Xavier Tillman Sr. and Luka Garza and those boys, but we definitely need a big man that can literally be a beneficial big man that can help with rebounding, so we can get the ball to Brown, Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, and these boys. Anthony Simons is no joke neither. He has played good for the Boston Celtics this season, but it looks like I said, the Celtics were looking at needing a big man that's in serious needs that we definitely needed badly. And getting a guy like Vucevic, who spent 5.5 seasons with the Chicago Bulls, which, of course, the Bulls have been some moves today at the deadline as well. Literally, it's crazy to say the least. They say, oh, man, why would they trade Simons away, knowing that he's a good scorer? But if you look at the Celtics roster, like I said, when it comes to the big man, we definitely needed one that's a little bit more of an upgrade. And Vucevic, based on the stats I told you, it definitely looks like an upgrade for the Boston Celtics as we go deeper into the second half of or wrapping up the first half of the season, because, of course, we're in almost close to All-Star weekend. But when we get to the second half of the season, road to the playoffs, Vucevic is going to be a big help for us. But let me know down in the comments section, Celtic fans and NBA fans down below, was this the right move for Boston to get a big man or not? Let me know in the comments section down below.